Oh shit!
Ah,
My daddy walked out of my life, but he'll be back.
Well, hey everyone.
Hey, hold on. That ain't even the best one. Best one. My mama said I was a mistake. We all make them.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
How y'all doing today?
Uh, I'm all right, man.
If I could ever get this link to send out. There we go. Bro, I got beef with like the entire WWE right now.
who
Like I
does?
got I got major beef, bro.
Major beef.
Like I hated Russell Snoozer.
That's crazy. I didn't watch it.
You
So
ain't miss you ain't
everything
miss
you
that,
about to
bro.
say, I'm just about to just go with because I didn't watch it. I didn't watch Russell. I haven't. I worked all weekend, so I didn't get to watch All In. Didn't get to watch WrestlePalooza. So y'all reviews is about to help me in life because I have not seen them.
Oh, bro, you over there fussing and stuff, bro. Real niggas, we look at the highlights. You know?
Oh,
We ain't
I
real
like to.
ball watchers.
I like to watch it all, bro. I like to sit down and watch it because I know internet be upsetting me, bro. Because sometimes the narratives be like, they felt this way. Then I watch it and they be like, oh, this match actually wasn't that bad.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like the
Well,
thing
I
about
was fine
WrestlePalooza,
until because I don't remember WrestlePalooza ever having their own app. When all it started, it was just ESPN. You get on ESPN to watch it. And you got extra apps you have to download. It was just ridiculous.
bro, that this nigga went. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Hunter. That the whole I think what started me being pissed off was WWE intentionally. I'm the AEW intentionally didn't want to compete with WWE. So when it overlapped, it was the Hangman match was overlapping with the Roman them match and with the Cena them, not the Roman, with the Cena them match and the Usos match. And this is
Mhm.
like night and day.
Oh,
But
word.
yeah, let's give an intro.
Let's do it.
Excuse me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Lounge Syndicate. I'm your host, professional hater, Lounge World Heavyweight Champion. You know what I'm saying? Activist to the pursuit of making hating an official sport. If hating is a sport, I'm the world champion himself. I'm your host, Mr. J. And man, we got kids in the building.
That
Oh
is
my
so sweet.
goodness.
Where
It
your daughter
almost
at?
That is your
what
future tribal chief right there.
he's on hey, he said, what am I doing that with her mama?
Oh, okay,
Boy,
okay.
It's
I'm about
I
to
get
say
time off.
we need all the babies on the live. TK, well, never mind. We ain't there yet, but we gonna get there. We need all the babies on. We need all the babies on the
One day.
live one day.
And joining us like always is my co-host, Mr. The Face himself.
Yeah, it is me, the face man. I'm also TK's husband. Um, I had a busy weekend. I shot for Deep South, went and enjoyed some deathmatch wrestling at Blood and Honey. It was their last show of the year. It was absolutely freaking insane. They did a whole series. If you guys get the opportunity, check out Blood and Honey on Instagram, wherever their social media is, and you can watch the insanity that was playing out before my eyes. Um, who else did I meet over the weekend? Over the weekend, I met. Well, I didn't meet Robert Gibson. I met him before, but I was around Robert Gibson. I'm about to post those pictures tomorrow. So Robert Gibson pictures coming out tomorrow. He did a seminar. He was teaching everybody a lot of stuff. Really cool guy. So yeah, that I like to plug myself in the beginning. Y'all know how this goes. Okay, all right. Now we got some
Mine too.
special guests for y'all. Let's
This
get to
nigga
them.
first word real quick. We're gonna go back like three different things. So now's the time you don't promote being a photographer because TK on here. That's one. And two, nigga, the death match, he sent me a clip. Boy, these niggas doing this for the love of the game. These niggas made like $45 in some Taco Bell. And I saw a crazy, I saw a crazy clip. Y'all just gotta go watch it. Bro,
Yeah,
it was light tubes, then it was barbed wire tables, and like it's the real deal too. Like it wasn't even no, sometimes we got props. It wasn't even no props.
man. They had a Keelan Cole match. And you know I love Keelan Cole. Keelan Cole's my guy, even though he bullied me and jumped me and his group of friends attacked me, but whatever. They had a match where they put bricks like brick panels that you put outside in like the you know what I'm saying in front of the house. they put brick panels in like the left side of the ring, and it was like if you take a bump, you were taking a bump on straight bricks. I was like, oh, these guys are crazy, but it's dope. I never seen nothing like it. It gives a it's like a evil creative way to wrestle. You know,
Yeah, they crazy. And
they're insane.
joining us, for the first time in the lounge's history, man, I got my wise man, the man who advised me on how to win this championship.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
We
We
take
got
it
the
to the
wise
top.
man. You know, y'all got Paul Heyman, but I got my wise man. We got my man, Mr. Hunter, in the building. What's going on, Hunter?
What's good? What's good? I've enjoyed listening. Glad to be a part of it. We're gonna take it straight on to top from here.
Let's do it.
Hunter on the pod, man. You know, and last but certainly not least, my favorite, my favorite member of D family outside his sister. We got an icon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do the little thing because I don't want to get cussed out. But Miss Queen of the AKAs herself.
Oh my God. Mind you, same podcast, they called me an iota. So,
my homeboy,
That's disrespectful.
my homeboy Dave said you got some AKA sisters for him. Let him know. We got Miss TK in the building. What's going on, TK? How you doing?
Hey, y'all. Happy to be back. Happy to talk a little bit more about wrestling. Had fun the last time, so sure it's going to be fun this time, too.
I'm glad you came back, TK. I thought you was ducking me because, like, every time you done came, I ain't been here. I thought I was being ducked or something. You know what I'm saying? This nigga D already be ducking me as much as I be in Georgia. I thought you was doing the same thing.
That's crazy. Technically speaking, every time you've been to Georgia, we've met.
Not every time. You be acting like twice. Busy.
You should pull up on me when I'm busy because you know I'm busy with wrestling where you should be busy at.
Bro, I'm trying to get in there, bro. They don't even. I ain't even make the PWI top 500 this year, bro.
Brother, me neither.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, bro.
Bro, you hear me? Me neither, bro.
Wait, you wrestle?
No.
Not at all. I wish I did. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I would really like real talk. I don't think I would ever go fully into wrestling, but I would 1,000% go into commentary or doing something like that. I would 1,000% want to be an analyst. I wouldn't do color comments. I mean, I wouldn't do play-by-play. I would have to do color commentary though. I couldn't do play-by-play. That's too. It ain't ratchet enough for me.
Yeah, because play-by-play, you actually have to know the moves and
hey, bro, whatever. I know the moves, nigga. Hey, see how you trying to play me in front of company?
No. Well, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying, but it's typically bland. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually it's the person over there talking mess that keeps it entertaining. Like, Jesse Ventura is way more interesting than, whoever they have giving you this play-by-play. Because, like, for example, Jesse Ventura, when they had that cage match, and he was like, he can just walk out the door? What the hell is this? Like, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You might be on to something. Mm-hmm. But man, back to his WrestlePalooza card though. So just starting off, Brock Lesnar and John Cena. I want to ask all of y'all just a real question. Do you all feel like one on a scale of 1 to 10, where would y'all rank Cena's retirement to so far? Like on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh my God, Hunter, 2, 5.
From the start, it had an opportunity to be great, and it took a total of 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For us to tear it up.
Okay. So with that being said, my follow-up question to you all: we got about 4 to 5 dates left. Do you think it's salvageable within these last 5 days?
If it stays how it is right now, with Cena calling his shots like he should have done from the beginning, yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna piggyback off that too, real quick, bro. Go ahead, Jack.
No. You do your thing because I might tangent. So go ahead, do your thing.
I feel like, in my opinion, like you said, it is salvageable if he does this because, like, I want AJ Styles now. Okay, cool. Now we're getting TNA superstar versus WWE superstar. Let's get that going. You know what I'm saying? He's putting it to where you know, I want to give the people what they want to see because I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the matches that he's gotten, we didn't want to necessarily see. Like I didn't want to see him lose to Jey Uso at Royal Rumble. I didn't want to see him lose
I
to
was
Brock
okay with that
Lesnar.
choice.
I didn't want to see him. The thing I saw a picture. It was a picture of John Cena's retirement tour, and every one of the pictures was him on his back laid out. You know what I mean? Like he's not going out very strong, and I feel like that's the problem.
Yes.
But see, okay, so this is my thing. I think our nostalgia wants him to go out strong. I'm fully okay with him going out on his back, pause, because at least then he's putting over the next generation. I'm not okay with losing the stuff like Brock Lesnar because how are you gonna put over somebody that's old as you?
Yeah, you should have to put people over that's older than you. And TK, did you want to say something?
I was just gonna say, like, from the point of view of like a newly watched like wrestling fan, I kind of feel like in the beginning it was exciting because like he turned into a heel. It was like this new thing, and you like, oh, okay, everybody loved him. He won all these belts his whole career, and now he flipped it into like this heel kind of thing. But then after that, it just felt like it's downhill, and it almost feels like the shows that he has left, especially with the Brock Lesnar, nobody was like, oh, I need to watch this match. Like it just kind of felt like after he, lost the belt, moved on. It's just kind of like he's just there. And I kind of wonder if he is going to feel like he didn't do the tour like to his advantage. Because, of course, it's his last time to do it. And it doesn't feel like he really pushing his all.
Yeah. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a great point because I think you're right. I do think we have regrets from this retirement tour because the thing is, if he didn't announce it, right, and just came back on a full-time run, I think this will be more remembered fondly than him announcing I got X as many dates left. It was a cool thing to do because you're a heel and you said you want to take everything from us. But if we didn't know that you had X amount of dates left and it just fell flat, then we will be a lot more interested and a lot more open with it than knowing you only got 3 or 4 times left until you become like a one-off type of special occasion whenever we go to Boston kind of guy.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Like when he said X amount of days left, it was a hype because he was a heel, because it felt like he was like retiring with the belt. But now he's
Yeah.
obviously no longer doing that. It feels like I guess I could watch these the last shows with him, but there's no hype to want to watch him anymore.
Well, it just seems like they've run completely out of ideas. After
Yeah.
The Rock left, they didn't have anything planned past that. So when The
But-
Rock never come back, we just
I don't know. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going, because I got
no.
something.
I mean,
I got
that's
something to follow with
pretty
that.
much the basis. It's just felt like there was no real idea of what we wanted to do with him, and so we just kind of fumbled through the summer. And now we've got the, hey, I'm going to tell you who I'm going to fight when I'm going to fight him. That would have been perfect after the heel turn, even without The Rock. So why it took us this long to get to that point? Because I still think the heel turn should have been the thing. He could have turned face after Survivor Series. Get through Survivor Series, and then we can go back face into December for the last 2 or 3 matches, and then he walks out the door.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I think The Rock didn't mess it up as much as I feel like, The Rock didn't fully commit to it. But who else was? But this wasn't the original heel turn plan. Apparently, the KO thing was the original plan until KO got hurt. So to an extent, I'm willing to be a little forgiving on The Rock. But from the same time, I feel like this has to fall more on the writers because, to me, if you even just remotely look at social media, everybody, we all kind of had the same idea for a Cena retirement run, being just let him run back some of his old stuff, please. Run back some old stuff, sprinkle in a few of your new guys that you feel like you want to get put over, and that could have been the whole retirement run. I think that's why we're looking at it so with such upset eyes, because the Rock thing could have been salvaged because look at some of his biggest rivals of all time that are still there. Randy Orton was a face. AJ Styles was kind of like on a faces type of turn in between time, right? he never really had a crazy run in with Drew McIntyre. That's somebody who he could have had a run in with. Cody Rhodes, the biggest star in the company, was a face at the time. So that's 4 guys right there who the match pretty much would have just made itself.
Yeah, but what I had a problem with, so we'll take it back up there to Randy Orton. Outside of Edge, Randy Orton is John Cena's enemy. When you think John Cena, you think Randy Orton. So the fact they got 2 weeks post-Mania to get the backlash, and then they never cross paths again.
That bothers you, yeah.
Stuff like that bothers me. Because Cena is Cena, right? It shouldn't have been about wins, loses, storytelling. Let him tell you what he wants to do when he wants to do it. And I mean, to me personally, I didn't really care for the title win. I mean, 17 was great. The entrance, the Never Seen 17 is awesome. I mean, it's a great entrance. But I think we could have done that.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have. I'm gonna say this that we can move on because we ragging on it when hopefully they get these last 4 dates right. I'm gonna be honest. Would y'all have rather seen him come back win an IC belt than a world title?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't say that.
I would have.
Grand Slam champion versus
Grand Slam
17-time world champion. I'm taking the Grand Slam champion every time.
In the crowd, what y'all think?
I
would rather get a Grand Slam or
on Sheamus, and he beat Sheamus, and that entire story wraps itself up right then and there. And then he can go be Super Cena.
The only reason I say that the belt needed to happen is because he needed it. I think it was okay. When I first thought that he was retirement tour, I told you I was like, he's not winning that last championship. However, I'm kind of happy that he did because it was something that made us talk. You know what I mean? Like for him to win 17, I don't think it was necessarily necessary. I wasn't rooting for it in the beginning, but I'm happy it happened because I feel like it was great witnessing history during his run, which made it kind of more historical that he was able to pass Ric Flair up. But if it was an IC title, the reason why I say I don't know, because the IC title, I'm happy where it went. I'm happy the direction that it went and who has it right now. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
But with Dom though, bro, what else y'all gonna have Dom doing? Nothing. So it could have been held off on foot. Or if you wanted Dom to get even more heat, Dom could have won it off Cena.
That's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was
gonna say. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
See how y'all don't like it?
I don't think he that good to be fighting Cena. I'm sorry.
But you see how nobody likes it? That's why you do it. Nobody likes it. Because Dom is becoming cooler now. But let's be real. Everybody still hate Dom to an extent. He's still a heel.
Yeah, I hate his little legs. That's why he covers them up.
Yeah, he's a cool heel now, but he's still a heel.
That man wrestled in an extended skirt.
Say everybody is a Grand Slam champion. No, not everybody. We only got a handful of Grand Slam champions.
Yeah, it's not as many as you think.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. I will say the thing that ruins it for me is the Rock not really being there. Him turning face on a win, like on a straight win, just like, oh, I'm face now. I didn't like that about it. I don't like how many L's he's taken. I don't know. I mean, but like I said, he is the one who's putting asses in seats. So I mean, he's controlled the house over his whole, you know what I'm saying, over his retirement tour. They done made like 70 different shirts for every city. So I feel like he has done some nice stuff, but like I said, the run is kind of whatever. Heel Cena was the right way to go, just poorly executed.
I'm gonna address this. Dom, you keep saying Dom is not that good. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm not. A reason I'm not taking Dom disrespect is because what he is doing. That man is
Pat McAfee's better than Logan Paul.
He is indeed. But
I don't like Dom. I think he sucks. I'm sorry. He's not good at all. He's like way too skinny to even be a wrestler in real life. And if he wasn't a Nepo baby, he wouldn't be where he was.
Hot take from TK, which is crazy.
He would have not been able to work there with his own work.
As true as the Nepo baby thing is for sure, but let's be honest. Dom has done a lot though. He's extremely entertaining. To me, he just, I guess because Hunter, you were watching back in COVID too, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So to see what he did in COVID, just to see how he was in COVID to now, is kind of that's what does it for me.
Oh,
And he
he's
is
a
right.
totally different. He's a totally different superstar than he was when.
It feels
he
like
was
he's his
single
own
release.
person, but everybody's only seeing this side. Y'all had to
He-
see the face Dom that sucked.
He perfectly executed no longer being Ray's kid. He is
Do you-
no longer Ray's kid in the eyes of being a professional wrestler.
But do y'all agree with the king of the luchadors?
No,
Okay.
but he has to say that though. That's what he has.
I mean, he has to say it. I just want to see if y'all was. I wanted to see how brainwashed we were in the Dominic Mysterio lore is what
I
I
was
was
going to say because like I don't know how much he's changed, and maybe he is better, but like to give him his props for being better, but still sucking amongst the crowd is like he's still at the bottom of the barrel. Like he got better, but he's like a worse better.
His roster's crazy though. If that makes
I'm
anything.
gonna say this though.
He
If it wasn't,
he has a great gimmick though. So like
if it wasn't for
great gimmick, horrible wrestler.
I can't say horrible, but if it was, I like this comment. If it wasn't for Rhea, Don wouldn't be relevant. I hate to be that guy. We all love Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie's first taste of getting over was with China. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it rock. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let it rock. But move on. Division versus the Usos.
Braun and Bronson.
The division winning.
Wait. Before we keep going, I just gotta say it because it's been on my mind. That is hell of a beard, brother. I gotta let you know that is hell of a beard you got going.
Thank you. Worked on.
I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous.
It's been a long time coming.
Well deserved, brother.
Hey, bro, you got to start hunting and chewing tobacco to get a beard like that.
Shit, I'll start tomorrow. Okay, back to what you were saying.
I didn't even get no tobacco in. I didn't want to be spitting on camera. Tried to be presentable.
Y'all call me country. That's all I was saying. Y'all call me country.
Oh, I love it.
TK,
All right,
I don't want to
bro?
ever hear you call me country again after y'all have met my wife.
After you said that mudding, that'll do it for me. Mudding is country.
I go mudding one time, honey, because I own a four-wheeler. That just make me the countryest person alive.
I have to go mudding every day in my driveway to get to work.
All right, where was you going, Jay? My bad, bro. I had to get that out.
Now you good. Division winning was the right choice, but I don't know. That match didn't impress me because I think Jey Uso was definitely hurt or concussed at some point during that match.
It looked like it. I saw that. Okay, I saw that part. I saw that he was looking like he was over there done, bro.
If he wasn't concussed, I think we get a better match. I don't think it hurt the Usos any losing. I think the Browns needed to win, so I'm perfectly fine with this outcome. I was okay with it.
They do need to win. I forgot what I said. Who I said was going to win. I probably went Usos for the safe bet, but I'm happy they got the win because they be losing a lot.
You want to swap you out, 2K? All right.
Sorry.
There we go. But yeah, the Browns needed to win that, and I'm just leave it at that. I don't want to. I guess I don't got much more to say after that. Like the Browns just needed this win.
The only question I have about the Usos and the Browns is, are they really trying to set us up for another Uso heel turn against each other? Because that's all I'm getting from it. And if WrestleMania wasn't bad enough, they're not gonna make it no better the second go around.
I hope they not. I hope they're setting up the Usos as a unit may turn heel, but I don't. I hope they don't.
Need that.
But there's enough heel tag teams in the division as there is.
Yeah, it's so many heel tag teams
on SmackDown. We don't got a bunch on Raw, do we?
Usos, New Day.
We don't got a lot of tag teams on Raw.
We don't have a lot of tag teams on Raw.
Yeah, I guess not.
But I will say also, I don't need the third, fifth, fourth coming of the bloodline if they're heel. You know,
or were they the first time?
Yeah, you know.
They weren't heel the first time, bro. Roman was just terrorizing his family. It's like a difference.
If somebody can convince you to do wrong, you're heel. I will say,
bro, Roman was abusing his family, dog. Like, did you see this? This nigga was abuse. That's what abuse looked like, D.
No, they're definitely not going anywhere. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're still here. Look, they just made like 3 different members since we blinked. So,
I forgot. Yeah, what's called Naomi pregnant right now.
You feel me? They're
bro,
not
they
going
just
anywhere.
boy,
I never want to see them wrestle
Samoans
each other
can't pull
again in
out
my
of
life.
driveways, boy.
I never want to see them wrestle again in my life.
Wrestle each other. I'm okay
Never.
with them not wrestling each other.
That was
But
the
I don't
worst.
know.
That's literally the worst WrestleMania match ever.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's pretty close.
It's up
Jay.
there.
It ain't the worst though. The
Who got the
Undertaker's
worst?
WrestleMania
No,
9
man.
match was the worst match of all time.
You weren't even a thought at WrestleMania 9, so it doesn't count.
It's the worst match of your lifetime, brother.
Bro, none of us were born when that match was.
No.
When that match.
The-
But
No.
still,
Wait,
It was
wait.
the
What
worst.
year was WrestleMania 9?
Like 92,
something
93.
Oh,
It was
no.
93 because we just talked
93.
about this.
Yeah, nah. We was nowhere to be found. TK was around though.
Oh wow. TK, you said he trying to call you an auntie? We done lost it.
She got bad connection. Hey, bro, I might have just got away with murder with that.
You might have. Barely though. She might still,
What?
she might go watch the stream back and cut you later.
Yeah, she might. Oh, are you? She's delayed. You're delayed, TK.
Yeah, we
Wait,
lose.
did you just say I was around in 90?
He indeed did. I'm a snitch. Yeah, he said it.
That's crazy, bro.
That nigga definitely-
We've been friends for 10 years, almost 12 years. That's crazy. That's
Hey,
crazy.
man.
You threw me underneath the bus without a second.
Professional hater.
It
I ain't
wasn't
throw you
even-
under the bus. You knew I was gonna snitch.
That's crazy, bro. It wasn't even no gun. It was no gun to your head.
Honey,
You
he
just
knew I was
free.
gonna snitch. Nigga.
Snitching for free is crazy.
Boy, they put the cuffs on me. I started telling.
That is crazy. He said, I know who did
Hey,
it.
hey, boy. D, I was telling them niggas who ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I know where a trap house at right now, nigga. Sir, you just getting a speeding ticket. Hey, do you want to know what a trap house at or not?
You know what a trap house is?
Hey,
Hey, look, bro.
Hey, yeah, dude, that is crazy though.
I'm sorry.
That's
Forgive me.
insane. Should be bad. But in the meantime, the only thing I would say about the Visionary, I know why they gave them the Usos, because that was supposed to give them a lot more legitimacy because of the Usos being a legitimate tag team. But
Sort of.
But I feel like we could have got the same thing from a them versus a New Day or something else. I mean, it's plenty of tag teams they can face to make them seem legit. Y'all just keep trying to throw them in main event stuff. If y'all want to be a tag team, let them be a tag team. Y'all want to be in the main event, let them be in the main event. But make your mind up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all. Match of the night: Stephanie Vakir versus Io Sky. Man, that's
TK is a professional Steph hater, by the way.
TK, you don't like Steph?
Yeah, you still delayed. She just texted me. You still delayed. You might need to switch back to your phone.
She's too sexual for me.
Ah, it's that one move. Okay, I'm
Yeah, it's that
understanding.
one move. You know what's crazy though? I have to say, I watched that move for years before it came to TV because there's a wrestler named Matt Sells who also does it.
No, you're
No,
good
you're
now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just comment just killed me.
It's crazy.
I don't like Stephanie because she's too sexual for me. She's a male gaze.
Damn, that's crazy.
She's only made it to where she is because she gets the attention of men. In my opinion.
She can still wrestle though. She can wrestle though. She can wrestle. She can still wrestle though.
She can't
Chill
wrestle.
out. Chill out. She can wrestle a little bit. She can wrestle.
Are
You
you
were
paying attention to if she's wrestling when she's humping the other people with whatever wrestling moves?
Hey, I
That's
just
not a wrestling move.
I
That's a
just
bad
said
move.
I
In my
did just say that she had a crazy spinal tap. That was a crazy spinal tap that she did. That is not an easy move to do.
Also, she did not make that move. Let's get it right.
She didn't. I know she didn't.
She
But I
didn't
said
make
that's
that move.
crazy. That's just
Like I was
crazy.
just saying, Matt Sells over here in Georgia has been doing that move for years. I have pictured proof that he was doing this shit way before she was doing it, and he stole it from somebody else. He stole it from I can't think of his name. I'll go get it. We should get Matt Sells on here. That's what we need to get on here.
You don't want
But
with
yeah,
the
he could.
connections, nigga. I'm a mechanic. How the hell I'm gonna get anybody in the rest of the community out here? What am I supposed to do with that? look, Hunter, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this information?
We gonna get one of the OGs and hump people in the face in the ring. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But all in all, though, did y'all at least enjoy the match? TK, I know you might not care, but did you at least enjoy the match though?
Oh, we didn't. I didn't even watch it. We didn't watch it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like her, and I feel like that's the only reason why she got up and ring so fast.
And I agree though. She's held like 3 belts this year, so I guess hey.
She just got to WWE this year, right?
Yeah, she's been there about a year.
Yeah.
I don't think she's been there a year yet.
Not a year.
I mean,
That's
the
insane.
I think the reason that, and it kind of hurts, it hurts the division. And what I mean by that is, we talk about how there's a huge drop off. And my biggest gripe with the women's division is there are so many talented women wrestlers on the roster and everywhere, but every woman gets pushed into the main event unless you're on SmackDown, and then they just don't do nothing with you. But every woman wrestler gets pushed into the main event, and it hurts it overall. Because, like, I hate to say it, but I use Becky Lynch for an example. Becky not going back to the mid card for very long. She'll go for a second, but she's not staying very long. I salute Charlotte and Alexa for going into the women's tag division and staying and holding it down as long as they have. Because it's so hard to get some of them women to go back, like, to the mid card just to kind of help build it up.
Yeah.
Like, that's
well,
the
it
biggest.
it also goes back to, we've talked about it before, is not every reign needs to be several months and years. And there's so many people on the roster, especially in the women's division. WWE has a phenomenal women's division. And like you said, there's tons of talent out there. And I can't lie to you, I love Rhea, I love Io, I love Asuka. But I get so tired of seeing the same 3 women go back and forth all the time. Now,
you don't watch a lot of SmackDown then, because it's the same, like, 4 women on SmackDown every 2 weeks.
Tiffany and Nia, and I get it. And I like the Stephanie being the champion. One, it's someone different to look at, whether TK likes it or not. The belt looks phenomenal on her.
Yeah.
My only gripe with Stephanie is the accent. It's a sexy accent, but she cannot cut a promo to save her life.
Yeah, the promo thing's gonna hurt her. That is true.
The promo she cut Monday night was the slowest, garbled mess I've listened to in a long time.
Well, she could just cut him in Spanish.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with having a translator. Obviously, she don't speak English very well. There's nothing wrong with having a translator.
I was gonna say she could just cut him in Spanish and like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I think it was Kenny Omega when he was in New Japan. Him and Cody, one of them said, "I don't give a what language you speak. I'm cutting the promo in English." So.
Yeah, and didn't Asuka and Io, didn't they start off like that too?
They didn't. The English was not great. All the Kabuki Warriors, none of their English was great when they got here.
Yeah, Asuka barely did all the talking for the Kabuki Warriors when they got started, because Paige was, with the nerves. She did all the.
She wanted to go back to NXT and learn English, etc. But it's better.
Yeah.
Because, like,
she got here a little fast. I mean, she definitely reached the top.
She did, but another reason why Steph got it so fast was because obviously they doing so much stuff with AAA and all that stuff too. That's another reason why she got pushed. TK, stop looking at me like that, because I know what you want me to say, and I'm not gonna say it.
It's because you doing the humpy butt stuff. That's what she.
But that really is a part of it, though. A part of it is the part of it is the, like, them trying to. That's why people like Dom and stuff getting pushed. They're trying to bridge that gap, and they got the Pentas, the Ray Phoenixes of the world. They're just trying to bridge that gap. And I'm gonna be honest, at least the superstars that they're trying to bridge the gap with can legitimately go, and they're not just doing it like with
Jey Uso. They're not Jey Uso and her.
Relax. But, like, I was gonna say the Jinder Mahals and the Great Khali's of the world.
And the Jey Usos of the world.
Bro, stop. Bro, he's Samoan, bro. There's no way he wasn't getting over. He's literally a Samoan.
Ah,
You don't have to.
over.
If you're a Samoan,
Ah.
being Samoan in wrestling is like being 7 foot tall. If you're a 7-footer, you got like a 1 in 10 chance of making the NBA. If you're a Samoan, you got like a 4 in 10 chance of making it on WWE television.
I'm talking about his title run, sir.
It don't matter. He was Samoan, bro. He was gonna make it anyway.
No, I'm saying is they didn't give it to somebody who was not a great wrestler, but because they were over.
Bro, it don't matter. It don't. You know it don't matter.
Jey Uso hates supremacy group. Sorry,
He is Samoan. Didn't I just tell you, bro? Being Samoan is like being 7 foot tall in basketball. You got a chance, bro. You're gonna always have a chance.
And I'm always gonna be a hater.
Okay. The match that should have been the main event. AJ and Punk versus Becky and Seth Rollins. Great match, great story. My biggest gripe about it. Do y'all feel like Becky be sandbagging her opponent sometimes?
100%.
I think sandbagger, yeah. She just don't be.
And TK with wrestling, I don't know if you know, wrestling sandbagging is like they don't want to sell your moves or for real. They don't want to hardly take them, or they don't want to make you, because you know half of it is making your opponent look good. Sometimes she intentionally doesn't want to make her opponents look good.
Well, she does it often enough. It becomes hard to tell if she is sandbagging or if she is just flat out forgetting where she is supposed to be.
I think she be sandbagging. She sandbagged the crap out of Nikki Bella. I don't care what nobody says. She sandbagged the crap out of Nikki Bella.
Well, Nikki didn't help herself either.
But you know,
why is she even here? Sorry.
But
she shouldn't even go here. I'm tired of her being on my TV.
Bro, chill. But with the Nikki Bella thing, though,
her
right?
sister's better.
Bro, chill. Her sister ain't coming near a wrestling ring with a 10-foot pole.
You know why? Because she knows when it's over.
Bro, chill out, bro.
Wrap it up, put the gear in the closet, lock the closet up, and be done.
Man, why she still got a snapback on in 2025?
Oh, bro. I'm not mad at it, bro. Her sister's not better. I mean, bro.
She got Jordan mids from 2006.
I'm gonna be real, bro. With the Bellas, bro, that bar is so low a flea could jump over it. Just putting it out there. But I'm okay with it. But the thing is, they put her with Becky because with Becky, she should be safe to work with. They should have did it with Bayley. Would have been way better with Bayley.
They need to put her on the indies.
All right, bro. Leave that lady alone. Leave that lady alone.
TNA don't want her.
Leave that lady alone, bro. Jesus Christ, she is not that bad.
I don't think she's that bad either.
You feel me? She's not the worst women's wrestler they got employed right now. Let's be honest.
She's up there for top 5.
She might not be top 5 because we know who one is.
The one I was talking about earlier?
Yeah, we know who one is. Nikita, no, TK, if you hate Stephanie McCurry, you will despise Nikita Line because Nikita Line do all that and can't wrestle. She do all that and got the knees of a 47-year-old man that played basketball in high school.
And she lame. I was telling him it's a song by Lil Yachty. He said, "I forgot good girls can be lame. I mean, I forgot bad hoes can be lame." It's like she pretty, but she sucks. She's so lame.
Bro,
her Instagram, she be going out in the rain and crying and shit.
What's her name?
Look up Nikita Lyons. Look up
Nikita Lyons. Her Instagram, she be dancing in the rain. I'm like, why is this 40-year-old woman dancing in the rain?
Bro, Hunter, we was talking about this. She the first person to get demoted from NXT. They said her
she got demoted from NXT.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna never get a call up.
But the thing is, she's legitimately like she's a real black belt in like Taekwondo or something. She legitimately can probably fight. She just can't wrestle.
She's big.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Lyons for her knees up more times than
I meant as in like tall for a woman. Like she's
no, like she's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She just can't wrestle.
No, she's gorgeous. She's just like very tall and like I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. She's not large, but like she's tall. She's a lot of a woman for a woman.
Yeah, she's also mad corny, bro.
Knees
Like
bad
why?
as all.
Like if you go on her page right now, why she got a picture in football stance? Why?
I see
Why?
that. I see that.
the new
I'm
knee
very
brace.
confused.
Yeah, what? Like why?
Looks like
Bro,
she's into cosplay or something.
Shorty,
It just don't make no
she wearing
sense.
the offensive lineman knee braces, dog. It's
You
over
hear
with.
me?
She ain't even got on like the little light knee brace. Like Charlotte be wearing like a little light one. Nikita got on the offensive lineman joint, the ones that keep the knees from coming out. That
You
means
hear
no,
me?
I'm not even trying to be funny, but that means she has no ACLs. If she got to
Nope.
wear that thick of a knee brace, she has no ACLs.
Every contest she supposed to be boxing and shit. Like it's just like you should be in a WWE ring, baby. We don't need you. Ain't practicing for Layla Ali. You practicing for.
Enough bagging on the key lines. Enough bagging on the key line.
She be on Instagram
But
doing this
the
with
bag work be
nunchucks and
crazy.
shit. Like your gimmick don't even involve no. I got time. Your gimmick don't even involve nunchucks.
Wait,
Why you swinging
hold up.
nunchucks,
She's not
Bruce
even that
Lee?
old. It says she's 26.
Yes, bro. She has two knee. She tore both her ACLs.
Really?
Yeah.
I was looking at the pictures. I thought she was in her mid 30s.
I just don't know why she crying in the rain.
That's so
Hey, man.
interesting.
All right, I'm done with her. I'm done.
AJ looked great though. To be honest, AJ looked great. I think
Who was
she's gonna
great?
be AJ. She looked great. I think she's gonna be on the same type timing that Punk is, which makes sense. I salute CM Punk because he doesn't try and wrestle every week because he know he don't got it, and that's okay. But every time he wrestles, it feels special.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Because even the match where Seth came and cashed in, that was he was him and Gunther was put on some freaking spectacle.
Crazy
Yeah.
show.
So,
I like the way CM Punk wrestles. I feel like he can definitely keep up with like the younger people. I mean, I don't know, like you said, if he could do as many matches as them, but every time I see him wrestle, it doesn't feel like they're trying to wrestle around him because he's older. It feels like a match that would be with any other opponent their age.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
What I've noticed, he
we
seems
got
to
lore.
get more back in that prime spot every match. He gets a little more nimble.
He's a
gets
big
little
match merchant.
better.
He be holding
he's
back.
getting
He's a
better.
big match merchant.
Yeah.
Him and LA Knight one and the same. They big match merchants.
Yeah, you give them a big match, they will snap. You give them some regular stuff, they do not care.
It's like, like, bro, I still think he probably could have won match of the year with that Hell in a Cell with Drew. That could have been match of the year in any year, pretty much.
Oh, was it not?
I don't know, but it could have been if it won. Facebook, me and Jay and the Taylor's match. I'm going over, bro. Not even gonna lie to you.
I'm going over. He said, "You're going in that table, buddy."
Hey, I'm Triple H, bro. I'm going over, bro. You gonna be mad.
That don't work for me, brother.
TK, if you ever get a chance, go back and watch like. You ain't got to go to Ring of Honor, CM Punk. You could really go to like his first run. Oh my gosh, it was match of the year. Okay,
Jim, I say. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it should have been match of the year for all the wrestling then, because that match was freaking amazing.
That whole story was amazing.
Go ahead. What'd you say, TK?
It was CM Punk versus who?
Shoot, you can watch any of his old stuff for real, for real. It don't even matter. Just anything.
If you want to watch a crazy one, watch CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. That was so. The reason why this match got so much aura is because both of them, because WWE didn't really mess with indie guys. They were the two biggest indie guys that WWE signed at the time to actually set them off for signing more people from the independent scene. So that match got aura. That is indie fans' biggest match, favorite match.
You could also, and if you even, he works well with other guys that aren't just indie, because that Money in the Bank match between him and John Cena was great in 2013. Yeah. Him and Undertaker at Mania was great.
Yeah. He has a lot of bangers. If you think about it, I didn't appreciate it while it was happening, but looking back, like
especially seeing how much slower he works now. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, dang, we took that CM Punk for granted because he works slower because he has to. You know, he's older, but dang, we took that for granted. Cody versus Drew. I don't even want to talk about this match because I got a tangent to go on about this match.
No,
I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. So when I heard Cody and Roman were announced for the Street Fighter movie, I was ecstatic because Cody is Guile. Captain Guile is Cody Rhodes. They're the same person, even down that stupid tattoo he got. They're literally the freaking same person. So I was so excited, which means I thought that he was going to drop the belt because in the Street Fighter universe, Captain Guile is one of the main characters. So Cody is going to be gone for an extended period of time. Why does he still have a belt?
Was he not already gone for an extended period of time before
He
this
was.
match?
He's gonna leave again because so I don't know how much of y'all played Street Fighter growing up, but knowing if you know the backstory of Street Fighter, whoever plays Captain Guile, Chun-Li, Bison, Vega, and Balrog, those are gonna be 5 of the most major roles, as well as like E Honda's gonna be a pretty big role as well, and Ken and Ryu. Everybody else is filler. Like they was like, oh, Roman is Akuma. I'm like, that's cool and all, but Roman's not gonna have any lines. Akuma don't talk. Roman's not gonna have any lines. They got
That man been grunting for 30 years.
yeah, they got Aquaman playing Baraka. He's not gonna have work. So it's like those like 7 or 8 guys are the biggest guys.
Did you say
And
Aquaman as in like you referring to Jason Momoa?
there we go. I couldn't think of his name. I lost it.
Yeah.
You knew who I was talking about, nigga.
I knew. I was like, wait, but at first I was feeling like Aquaman gonna be in this movie. I was like, damn, they got DC approval on this.
But yeah, so it's like with Roman getting written off TV, he be doing that all the time. So I won't worry about that. But why you wouldn't just write Cody off is baffling to me.
Okay, okay. Here's the benefit I can see to it. Right? Maybe it's a benefit to having the title not be on TV right now.
What's the benefit?
It's not on TV. It's not on TV. Anyway.
It's not on TV anyway. Yeah, Raw
No,
is
but
the
I'm
only
saying-
place where all the champions actually show up. Like SmackDown, bro, niggas be chilling.
But I think the reason I say it's probably a benefit to it because it'll give us the attention to other shit happening on the WWE right now instead of worrying about Cody and his run. We can focus in on Steph Vacary's run or whoever else is champion right now.
Bro, they on 2 different brands. SmackDown. The reason if he was on Raw and
I'm
was
talking about wrestling
whatever,
in general.
but you got because they supposedly brand splitting again, so we gotta break it down brand to brand. The only title you see on SmackDown TV is unfortunately Tiffany and the tag title. You don't see the U.S. title on there for the U.S. title or the men's U.S. Yes, you don't see and that's just in recent weeks. Cody's taking care of his newborn son, getting ready to turn heel. Whatever. But there's another reason to take the belt from him.
You think Drew McIntyre deserves the belt, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Drew's
biggest
a legit championship run, and I mean a good one.
And because the last time Drew's been a good soldier for too long, Drew's biggest accomplishment, TK, happened in front of nobody.
Yep.
He won the belt during COVID.
Yep.
Like literally, they had WrestleMania at the Performance Center when he won the belt.
He's good to me. I guess I can't get attached to his gimmick, but I think that's just a part of the fact that I haven't seen him over time. Like he's a great wrestler. He's a great wrestler, but it's just like his gimmick is kind of like that.
About a year and a half. I heard your question. About a year and a half. So we started watching.
Okay, that's why you started watching when they had like the Drew feeling sorry for himself type of gimmick. So I kind of understand why you would say that. You didn't see the real Scottish psychopath. Like Drew and Roman before Roman took off with the bloodline stuff. Drew was above Roman Reigns in WWE eyes before Roman took off with the bloodline stuff.
Okay.
But also now it's kind of hard because like it since then though creative has done shit with him for real.
It feels like they're throwing him in as fillers in matches. Like they're not really giving him a storyline. If he does show up in a match, it's just like because they ain't have nobody else to fight him, or they're trying to fill up the match for the Monday night or something like. I guess
he is a safe guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a safe guy.
He feels like in my opinion, him and Sammy are on a similar trajectory because it feels like you just put them on TV when you need something safe to happen on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You put because
Can
you know.
I give a take that's kind of crazy?
Give it to us.
I do believe they've been up and down with everything they've done the last year and a half, give or take. I believe Kevin Owens getting hurt ruined so much that was planned.
Oh, it cooked a lot. It cooked a lot because
Kevin Owens was slated to be a part of everything, and him getting hurt, it was like they didn't have a plan B already in place, so they have to just kind of make it up as they go along.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I agree. I agree. I think him getting hurt messed up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree about the Sammy part too. I feel like when I see him on TV, he feels like a filler too. I feel bad for them. It's because like they make everybody else look good, and they always put other people over. Like whenever they're on TV, somebody that they're supporting is gonna get a belt, but it's never actually them.
And Sammy has the belt right now. Actually, which belt does he have?
U.S.
The
title.
United
He got the
States,
open challenge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just won the U.S. title.
Nobody
after
watch
all-
SmackDown, by the way. Just putting that out
Yeah,
there.
we don't
Nobody
watch. That's
SmackDown.
probably why SmackDown is like.
I watch it if it's on TV, but I don't really watch SmackDown.
Yeah, but it's like also too like
Well, shout out to him, but they gave him a belt that's unimportant.
it's a here have this belt.
They did, but it's good that he got it because he's kind of building his belt back up. I think Solo did a great job with his belt, but somewhere between Jacob and Solo, it was a disconnect somewhere, and I just can't put my finger on what it was. I don't know if it's because, truthfully, I don't want to see two Samoans feuding with each other. That's just a hard watch for me. It's nothing against them, but it's because they're so similar. They all use the same moves. They literally do.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's like,
Jacob Fatu lost everything when he became a babyface.
yes.
yeah, and I think that breakup was premature. There's no reason that Jacob and Solo still shouldn't be aligned in some kind of way.
Yeah, I about to say the Solo and Jacob feud it never seemed to really mesh well from the get. Like there was just something
Jacob
missing.
Jacob speaks more to being. If you wanted Jacob to be in a faces role, you should have Stone Cold it where he just feel like an anti-hero. He beat up whoever he want to, versus trying to be a full-on face.
Yeah, because he ain't a face, man. He's not somebody. It was the cocaine promos and the wiggles and the the stuff that
dog
made
walk yo.
Getting out of prison and all. You can't take that storyline and go, "Hey, he's a good guy now."
Yeah, you can't do
make
it.
any sense.
He literally got prison tattoos. I'm not even trying to be funny. He got prison tattoos.
So that's the disconnect. I'm trying to tell you. So you asked like, what's the disconnect? The disconnect was they made this man face and a premature face turn that nobody actually wanted, so they could bring in Tala Tonga and JC Mateo and
I was okay with that. I was okay with that. Why didn't they just do a? I don't know why we get away from stuff like heel stuff. Everything doesn't have to be heel. They could have easily fought over the rulership of that current version of the bloodline. And Solo would have been the better face, in my opinion. Solo would have been the better face because if he loses and goes all the way to the bottom, it's like a Happy Corbin situation. Remember, Baron Corbin was losing everything, and we were actually able to kind of feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying?
But the reason why the heel don't work because nobody cares. Nobody cares.
It's because I'm not even being funny, bro. It's because they Samoans.
What you about to say, TK?
I was gonna say I wouldn't mind a heel fight. Like I feel like so far when they've been doing the heel face, it feels predictable. Like you know who's gonna fight who, you know who's gonna win, come off on top. Like I think the heel would be a change.
But let me ask you this, right? Who are your least favorite? I know you don't like Jey Uso. Who's another male wrestler you don't like? And Dominic Mysterio. Let's say Jey Uso and Dominic Mysterio were on TV wrestling. You don't like neither one of them. Do you really care who wins?
Well, you just pick two people that suck.
Well, no. But I'm just saying they're not heels. They're not heels.
These heels aren't trash, by the way.
They're not heels by like on television, but they're heels in your life. You don't like them. So being a kid, you like I don't like heel number one. I don't like heel number two. They're not my guys. I don't care who wins this match.
I don't know if that's necessarily like. I don't think that's necessarily comparable because there are heels that you're forced to hate that I think are great wrestlers, and I would enjoy to watch them like as a heel. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think that
perfect example. Randy Orton and Edge could fight each other. Randy Orton and Edge could fight each other 6 days out of the week, and we'll all tune in because they're both great in the ring.
But it's so rare, bro.
It's not rare to have great heels though, because I'm gonna be honest. If we mixed up the heels, we would probably be fine. This is why I say the rosters need to shake up bad. If we mixed up the heels a little bit better, we probably wouldn't be so bad. This is why I say the roster need to shake up bad. Because think about another guy who's a heel that could actually do good, could benefit good from some heel stuff. Look at the Carmelo Hayes of the world who work best as a heel and who could benefit from any kind of TV time. let alone some heel versus heelish type of stuff. It's got. We need a mix up. We need a superstar shake up bad. We just do.
I don't know.
We're gonna move on though, because we got
we got more stuff to do. We haven't even talked about AEW. Yeah.
It's what it is, brother. All right, so we over here at the lounge have been coming together to give you all a top 25 list of who we well, first of all, PWI may be the worst thing to happen to wrestling since Dave Meltzer. Let's put that out there. They're Al Qaeda. But anyways, so we are going to do this right.
What the fuck?
F-bomb. We're gonna do this right. And bro, let me finish.
Oh my god.
What?
They are, bro. They are kind of corner, bro. All right, look. So we got 25 wrestlers, and we're gonna do our top 25 of 2025. These are people who couldn't make the list for one reason or another, and we'll go from the top to bottom and just give you reasons why they didn't make the list. So PWI said they rank on feuds, title wins, title reigns, and all that good crap. That's what they said their criteria is. So some of the people who didn't make it, Lyra Valkyria. It's nothing against Lyra Valkyria. It's just we did have 6 women in our top 25. Oh, by the way, another bone I got to pick with PWI. PWI didn't have their first woman in the list until the top 100.
No, it was 20, I think it was 25 or something. Masha Slamovich, who's getting a lot of heat right now for domestic abuse, which is crazy.
But no WWE women or anything into the top 100, and that bothers me because this has literally been probably the best year of women's wrestling. Like it has been heat. The women have been doing better than the men. Literally, WWE's best book pay-per-view, in my opinion, was Evolution this year.
Evolution was Evolution was the best one.
But some people, we got Lyra Valkyria. Lyra started off so great, but it seemed like she just went stale after all. It seems like they just got her doing something right now with this whole Bailey thing. Nigga, did you take us off the side of the screen?
Oh, sorry.
Stop touching stuff, bro.
My bad.
Chad Gable would have made the top 25 if he didn't get hurt. Basically, the reason Ludwig Kaiser's on here as well, anybody who was in El Grande Americano's mask gets on this list. It's at least the honorable mentions. Sami Zayn. If Sami had won the U.S. title a couple months ago, he probably would have actually made the top 25. We're doing Penta, right?
Yeah, Penta.
Okay, Penta. Penta had the matches. He had the feuds to an extent. Didn't win any titles. Jacob, first half of his past year was amazing. Second half fell flat. Randy's another guy. Great matches, semi-great feuds. They waited too long and didn't pull the trigger on the heel turn. No title wins. KO, without the broken neck, KO for sure would have been in the top 25. KO probably would have been top 5 this past year. Tiffany Stratton had great title success, but because she's a victim of being on SmackDown, by the way, because I'm tired of running back the same 4 matches with her. Javon Evans, he didn't have the title success, but he was a big part of NXT and still is a big part of NXT. Kenny Omega missed a half the year with being hurt as well as doing behind the scenes stuff. Roman Reigns returned every 3 months. Kyle Fletcher made this list for me personally because that match he just put on at All Out. That's probably my match of the year. Joe Hendry had a WrestleMania match, was the TNA World Champ, constant staple on NXT. I would like to see them do more with him, but good on him. Moose was an X Division champ at some point this year. Great wrestler in the ring. Leon Slater, another guy, X Division champ, did his thing over in TNA. Mark Briscoe has had some great matches, banger matches. He's also held some titles this year. D is a Mark Briscoe hater, by the way, guys.
I'm not a Mark Briscoe hater all the way. I just think his brother was way better, but I know there's nothing we can do about that. RP to his brother.
Yep. Ricky Saints came to the E and went crazy. Ethan Page, another guy who came to the E and went crazy. So, oh my gosh, hold on. I had to put this on the screen. Hendrix, why?
What did he say? Oh, man. Oh, I can't zoom in. What did he say? Ah, I'm messing stuff up.
Hendrix, why?
Wait. Oh, okay. My phone is glitching.
Did you see it?
Nah.
I'm not reading that comment.
Okay. Well, all right. Back
Randy
to
hadn't had a title in 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our top 25 wrestlers. Do y'all want to try and put them in order? Do y'all just want to talk about why these guys were here?
I just want to talk about the one that's not on this list.
Yeah.
Who's
Go
the
ahead.
one that's not on the list for you?
So we talked about him earlier. Why is Drew McIntyre not on this list?
Was he not in honorable mentions?
Was he not honorable?
No,
Was he
he's
not
not
on-
on. He's not
He was
on
supposed
this
to be in honorable mentions.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
on us. That's on us.
Yeah, he was supposed. He was because we talked about it earlier. Drew was supposed to be in honorable mentions. I apologize.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's who I was talking about earlier, and I wasn't sure if maybe I'm not real sure how Damian Priest got there. I don't really care for. So I was hoping maybe that was just a typo, but not seeing Drew McIntyre on the list really
we were
had me
trying to use the criteria that PWI had, and he was ranked very high on PWI. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's ranked very high. But I like, yeah, DP
15.
Yeah.
No, 15's over. He was like at 16 or 7. He was up there though. He's so in the green right here is the ones in the PWI top 25. The ones in the red weren't mentioned, and the ones in the blue are on the top 500, but they're not in the top 25.
Gotcha.
So let's just start from. I guess let's start with the women. Honestly,
Yeah.
Considering the women have carried so much of this year, Toni Storm. That's self-explanatory, bro.
The GOAT.
That's self-explanatory. Toni Storm has been one of the most entertaining women wrestlers of the past 2 or 3 years. Her not being in the top 25 was disrespectful to me. That was extremely disrespectful. She didn't even have to be the first woman on the list. She just should have been on the list somewhere. Mercedes Moné. And Toni Storm had great feuds, great match work, and she had a belt a majority of this year. The same thing with Mercedes Moné. Yes, I understand Mercedes is the YOLO County champion and all that stuff, but you said your criteria was belts. You said your criteria was winning. You said your criteria was feuds. Mercedes checks all of those boxes. She's probably the most winningest women's wrestler on the planet right now.
She's the most winningest wrestler on the planet, not even women's.
You go down to Io Sky. It's self-explanatory. Io Sky has one of, in my opinion, a top 5. Yes, she has one top 5 match of the year. And if I really go back and look when I'm doing my end of the year rankings for like major feds, she's probably gonna have 2 in my top 10. Like, I don't understand. Rhea Ripley, self-explanatory. It's
she got
Rhea
the same too. WrestleMania, Io Sky.
Oh yeah, she was in 2 of the matches.
Yeah, and the one where they went off that big ass pillar.
With Naomi.
Yep.
Naomi is on here as well because Naomi's title reign, for how short it was, hashtag F Big Jim for getting her pregnant, was a breath of fresh air that we needed so bad.
Naomi was fixing to change the way women's championships were held.
Yeah.
She was fixing to change the whole.
Oh, when she get back, I promise you, if she had that belt for 600 days, I'm not mad at it.
Right.
Yeah.
TK, are you a Naomi fan? I gotta ask.
Her, yeah, I like her.
Okay. Good, I appreciate that.
It took a while though, because them wigs was a little. Never mind. Go ahead.
Steph was on the. You're not messing with the wigs.
No. The ones. Yeah, the new ones though. The red joint was the black joint. It was pretty fire, but the bang. She was rocking the Nicki Minaj 09s.
Yeah, when she had a pink and stuff. Just
you're not messing with it. Steph was on here because one of the. I think is this the craziest women's rookie year we've ever seen?
It'll be pretty
Paige,
close. It's not.
Paige is probably the only comparable woman.
Yeah, Paige. Oh damn!
And
actually,
AJ got to the top fairly quick too when she came around.
But all 3 titles, I think Steph may have the.
Well, there was no NXT title when AJ was coming through NXT. It was still a game show.
Yeah, but we can't. We can't do nothing about that.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. The only title that was available at the time was the Divas title, and it only took her a few weeks.
Yeah, but Paige won it in her first match on the main roster.
Yeah, she did on the Raw.
So it's between Paige, AJ, and Steph.
I think Steph might have the best one because it hadn't been a full year yet for Steph.
Yeah, she's held all the NXT belts. She held, yeah.
Becky Hogan has to be on here because she has held the mid-card title and actually gave it a sense of legitimacy. I will give her that. She gave that belt a sense of legitimacy.
I hate to she won it, but it turned into I hate to say it turned into a good thing, but I was not happy when she initially won the title.
Me neither. I'm not really a big Becky Lynch fan. I think I've talked trash about her more than just about as much as Jey Uso. But
yeah, I don't think her heart is in it no more. But she still played a big part this year.
Her promos have been top tier.
Oh yeah, she's built it. Now let's move on to the list. TK, you watch any AEW or no?
Not really, no.
We gotta take
about some AEW.
Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page. I'm gonna be honest. Hangman Page felt so disrespectful that he was not the number one wrestler of the year. Hangman Page has had four match of the year candidates this year.
Actually, TK, we've watched the Hangman Adam Page match before.
Have we?
Yes, we have.
Mercedes Moné is from AEW, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only remember her.
Yeah, we watched Hangman before though.
Let's start with Swerve. Swerve has been one of the most consistent wrestlers on the planet. He was AEW champ at one point this year. That craziest feud of the year. I don't know which feud was better. I think his feud with Hangman meant more because it's more of a mutual respect thing. But his feud with Will Ospreay, oh my gosh, him and Will going at it because like they had a respect for each other, but him and Will's whole feud was built around don't touch my championship. And it sounds so stupid and so petty, but it worked and it gave us a crazy match.
Yeah.
Adam Page, self-explanatory, bro. John Moxley is on this list strictly from the fact of John Moxley, the way he lost that title just pushed him over the edge for me. Having nobody left in his corner, all the Death Riders taken out, he got nobody there. He is there for himself, and he had to give up by himself. That's why John Moxley is there for me.
TK, do you remember the match where that dude got thrown onto a barbed wire bat and it would not come out of his back?
Yeah.
That's John Moxley.
Wow. Yeah, crazy for that. I would never do that.
And the Death Riders are one of the best factions in wrestling right now. I love the Death Riders.
Yeah, but
Mystico
take some gnarly bumps.
A lot of people don't watch CMLL, but Mystico, we talk about the King of the Luchas right now. Mystico got his hat in the ring for King of the Luchas right now. He has been balling this year. That match with him and MJF was great.
Yeah, actually, I got to meet Mystico earlier in the year. Real cool guy, man. I will say everything that he does in that ring, man. It's authentic. It's dope. He's able to keep up with a rivalry. He's able to make you feel that he is a baby face. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether that be because he's been feuding with MJF, that he's over as a baby, but he is like the ultimate baby face. And I feel like sometimes that can be hard to. It's hard to control. It's hard to be a baby face in lucha because you don't really get to speak your side of the story too often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't get the facials that you would get if somebody was there in mask. So it's kind of hard to be that ultimate baby face, but he's managed to do that. To do it well. He's held a whole bunch of damn championships in the way. So he deserves to be in that top 25 in my opinion.
Real quick, Hinges. I'm sorry, Hinges. I can't see the comments when we're in full screen. TK, I don't think she watched much AEW. Hinges asked how you feel about Toni Storm. Do you know anything about Toni?
I don't.
Okay.
Is she another male gaze wrestler?
She has her moments.
She does, but Tony's just crazy. Miss Flair, Charlotte's not getting on there, no.
I gotta look her up. Yeah, out of all of the women, that's the only one I don't recognize.
Okay, so what we'll do is because I'll be there soon. We'll watch some Tony Storm matches.
What about dude that was in the Okada triple threat? I think his name was Hologram. He lost
Hologram deserved. I mean, he's on the top 500, but nowhere near the top 25. Only thing Hologram does is stand on people's heads.
Also, before we move too far, since we kind of consistently say Steph may have had the best women's rookie year ever. Now, how does she compare to the best rookie year ever?
Randy Orton.
I think Brock's was better than Randy.
Oh,
bro, Brock was shot out of a freaking bottle rocket.
Yeah. They needed somebody to replace that Goldberg void. Mm.
Better than Brock or worse than Brock, in your opinion?
I feel like the only problem with this is Steph doesn't have competitors like Brock did when he came in.
Okay.
So that's the only deciding factor.
I think Brock has to be Brock and Sheamus maybe and Randy may have the three best rookie years for me. But Randy didn't win a world title in his rookie year. He won the IC belt, yeah, but he didn't win a world title rookie year.
Yeah, but he just has so many. He just has so much going for himself that rookie year though. You could tell he was going to be over.
Yeah. All right, my bad. I'm back. But yeah, MJF's versatility has got him on here more than anything for me this year, because I think MJF has been maybe the most versatile wrestler low key on the planet. He was in the Hurt Syndicate for a minute. He had a crazy match with Mystico a few days ago. He just had this hardcore match with, who did he just fight at all out? God dog.
You talking about
MJF and Mark Briscoe was that?
Yeah, Briscoe. There we go. He's wrestled with everybody who wrestles every style. The Hurt Syndicate, they powerhouses, they big, they moving. Mark Briscoe, maybe more of a hardcore extreme kind of guy. Mystico is a lucha, and he's delivered in all of these matches. MJF to me solidified. Like, I knew MJF was gonna be a star, but we knew that just the regular heel antic stuff was gonna run its course. So we needed to see what was next, and MJF went on a tear of just putting on banger matches.
Yeah. There's somebody I met this year too. MJF was. I don't want to say he was extremely nice because that will kill kayfabe. He's the nicest. He's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met stage, which people won't believe. But I will say, like I said, he's put on some bangers. He's done some crazy stuff, whether that be him coming in looking like Homelander or just causing havoc, taking Mystico's mask, all types of stuff. Even his work that should not be going unnoticed. The fact that he's back in Major League Wrestling is insane. It's so much stuff that he's accomplished this year that I feel like he's just great. I mean, MJF has always been great. We lost him for a little bit. His heart wasn't in it for a little bit, but he's definitely back in the game.
For sure. Next we have Kazuchika Okada. Another one is just banger matches. Him and God dog, not Kota Ibushi. Him and Flip. Let me go back to it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I had it in my mind, but I'll look it up. All out. Basically,
Ibushi got the most name drops on this podcast without never being the topic of what we're talking about.
On accident, yes, because I'm so bad.
And Shaniqua. I mean Jacqueline.
Oh yeah, it's a jackal. It's a jackal. Takesha, and during that match for the
that ain't that name.
And it to bro, stop playing with me, bro. See, now you trying to embarrass me in front of company.
No, I just want to know I don't know who you talking about. Hunter, you know who you talking about? We just trying to figure out who you talking about.
It's to oh my God, where's Hendrix at? Because he know. Where's Hendrix? Hendrix, where are you?
Who's that Pokemon? Hendrix.
Bro, hold on, bro. Because y'all finna upset me.
Just text it in the group chat. I can tell you.
No, bro. I'm just finna share my screen, bro, because y'all finna piss me off. This nigga.
Oh, Takashita.
Man, that ain't no man. All right, bro. Y'all not finna piss me off. You're not finna upset me tonight. That's not that nigga name. There's no way that's that nigga name. Ain't no way possible. All right, you know what? From here on out, the Japanese niggas.
That's
We got-
crazy.
We got the Mexican niggas, now we got the Japanese niggas.
We got the Americans, the Mexican niggas, the Japanese niggas. It's crazy.
But that whole thing where they wanted to only pin each other, that was a great layer to that match at All Out. Basically, Tashida, that's how we're gonna say, he wanted to pin Okada, and Okada threw him out the ring and pinned Dorada, basically. So yeah, I just got very pissed off with that. By the way,
yeah, I don't know who Dorada is neither, but I believe in you.
Nah, Dorada's smooth. He's straight. Will Ospreay, self-explanatory.
Yeah,
it's pretty self-explanatory. Get well soon, Will.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena. Now this was one that I had to fight back and forth about. I did. But for all intents and purposes, he was a champion for a long period of time. His feud with Cody was bad, but it wasn't god awful. He's had a lot of memorable moments this year. That heel turn alone was extremely memorable. No matter how bad it was executed, an extremely memorable moment. Turn back face, and even in some, like for example, before this Brock match, some of his other matches were actually pretty solid before this Brock match.
Yeah, he's had some pretty solid ones. So yeah, I'll say only because like he's definitely the one who brought people to interested. A lot of this good see you well whatever tour, those shows are selling out because they want to see John Cena one last time, which means he's actually getting people to go to the shows. So I feel like he's contributed enough to be talked about. Obviously, he didn't make top 25 on the list at all, but I feel like he should be up there because he held the belt. He's put on some interesting matches, or at least on paper they're interesting. I can't say all of them have been 5-star matches, but at least they've been worthy of being talked about.
And John is putting air in seats. So that's the biggest thing about wrestling.
And he can still cut a promo as good now as he did 22 years ago. So
yeah.
Yep. Now, the stuff we're going to talk about now, we're getting more into the WWE guys. So now everybody who we got the AEW and all the other guys out of the way. So now we're getting into the WWE guys where we can all kind of have a good share. Cody Rhodes, man, world champion, still has some good feuds because within the last year kind of relates back to what does the last year put us with Cody?
He ain't really been there.
He hadn't, but when he's there, he shows up.
Does he though? He cuts the same style of promo. Takes 25 minutes to get through it. I like Cody as a character. I like Cody, but I
y'all not
remember been a fan of the title runs. I just haven't been.
Do y'all not remember when we was younger though? Cena having that same kind of stale feel at some point.
No,
before we dive down too deep.
Because when Cena got boring, Randy took it from him, Edge took it from him. They'd have it for 2 weeks, and now we're right back in Cena's lap.
Wait, go ahead. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say I got a hot take. I kind of feel like before Cody got the belt from Roman, he was more interesting.
Oh, absolutely.
Like after he got the belt, it kind of just fell off. And even when he fought John Cena, like that one match with him and John Cena was so boring. It was like they were both like on their backs the entire time. Like, I don't know. It just wasn't like a exciting match. I've seen better matches just on Monday Night Raw, like a regular day. I think that was like a pay-per-view match too. And I just feel like ever since then he's been boring. Like once he got the title, it just went downhill. I don't know. I still like him as a wrestler, but I just agree that somebody else probably should take it.
I will say this though, TK. To that point, I'm gonna say this, and I don't believe it's true, but I'm gonna take it at face value. Cena said he was gonna ruin wrestling for us, so it makes sense that he had a boring match. I'm just gonna take it at face value, but I understand completely what you're saying, speaking from the standpoint of what you want to see and what you're expecting out of this. So I definitely understand that.
They just market it as like the best against the best, and I'm like, from the match itself, like from leading up their whole careers, I can say yes, best against the best, but like the match itself, if that was your first time watching wrestling, you'd be confused because there were way better matches on regular Monday, Friday, like wrestling.
What I didn't like about it was, if you remember, early 2000s, mid 2000s, early 2010s, the main events were always 40, 45-minute matches that felt like they took forever. And they kind of got away from that, made them shorter, faster. Well, that pay-per-view in itself between Gunther and CM Punk and Cena and Cody Rhodes, is just they just drug. The last 5-10 minutes, phenomenal. But the first 42 and a half minutes were just not good.
Yeah.
That's my complaint, is they're just too long.
Yeah, I do remember watching that match being like, are they gonna end it yet?
Yes.
No? Okay.
Thank you, Hendrix. I knew Hendrix was gonna know. I told you. I think his name's like Takeshita or something like that. I promise you, I think that's his name.
I've been saying him wrong since I've seen him hop over them hurdles in that football. on that track field.
But Seth Rollins, self-explanatory. Is Seth WWE's MVP to you all, male wise? Is he the MVP?
Oh boy! By the way, Cody Rhodes, based off the PWI, he's number 1 this year, which is crazy. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hangman should have been number 1. If Hangman don't, he should have 4 or 5-star matches this year. If he doesn't, he should have 4 or 5 stars.
I think Hangman definitely had a better year than Cody has, for sure.
Definitely. And I hot take. This is gonna be extremely hot. Hangman's story of getting back to the title, to me, may have been better than Cody's story getting to that title. It may have been better. We did it in less time. We got just as star-studded of a main event, people saving the day, and it felt like that was the end of the world when Hangman won it. And we didn't take 2 years to get to it.
Yeah. So
Cody shouldn't have taken 2 years either, but that's a whole nother argument for a whole nother day.
Cody definitely shouldn't have taken 2 years.
It shouldn't.
Even if he lost that Mania, Cody should have won it at one of the big 4 if he was going to lose that Mania.
I don't even think Cody should have beat Roman, because I don't think Roman should have had the title at that point.
I agree. I don't think he should have it. I agree.
I think they wanted that 1,000 days, though, because we're never. They wanted it because we're never going to get a 1,000-day reign again. We're never.
Sami Zayn should have beat Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber in Canada. That's where that reign should have ended, and that's all I will say about that.
But I feel like I know why they did the 1,000, because you got to think about it. Every generation we've had an 1,000+ day reign. Like every generation.
Generation.
Every
only
like
3 people to do it.
I'm saying we've had that extremely long big reign. Like CM Punk had the title for like 500-600 days at one point in time during the 2010s. We've had that really big long reign, and the Roman thing, it happened because it was COVID and all that stuff. But I think this is this generation's big title reign. I don't think we're getting another. We may get 1 year-long reign, and I don't think it's going to be from a man. I think the year-long reign comes from somebody in the women's division. I don't think that year-long reign come out of the men's division.
There's nobody on the roster, personally, men or women, who could carry the company to a tribal chief standard for a long title.
It sounds crazy. I think Rhea's the closest thing that can carry like 400-500
not
days.
that extended amount of time. Rhea's great, but I'm tired of seeing her on Raw. She don't even have the title right now. So what is she gonna do if she gets the title and has it for?
Yeah, because right now she don't need a belt at all right now.
She would have to turn heel again. That's all it was. Rhea would have to turn heel again.
Honestly, if Naomi could get pregnant, it probably would have been Naomi.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty long one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is Seth Rollins WWE MVP for 25 for y'all? This is a quick one.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think he's worked hard for it.
Say it again, TK.
I think he's worked hard enough for it.
Yeah,
he's definitely been reliable this year.
But you know who I think is the real WWE MVP? Whoever his seamstress is. Okay, who's ever making those outfits for him every time he comes out, that's WWE's MVP.
All right, Jey Uso. For all intents and purposes, Jay's had a crazy year. No,
this isn't the greatest gift. Dang.
You said what, nigga?
I said F, but I forgot this wasn't a grading scale.
All right, bro. Watch out. Jay's had a crazy year. He's probably at one point he was probably number 1 in merch sales at one point. IC title, Royal Rumble win, World Heavyweight title.
Gunther's.
And,
Sorry.
Jay
all right, bro.
still needs some fine tuning for him to be the perfect champion. I think he's got the abilities, but like I've said in the past, you put him and Mark Wahlberg in a room, who's going to run out of breath first when they're talking to each other?
Yeah, talking is. But the thing about talking in wrestling, y'all, I've always felt like talking is something you can't teach to an extent.
You can't.
So if you can't teach them to talk, you better teach them how to wrestle his ass off. If you can't teach him to
Neither
talk,
one of them he can do.
damn.
Yeah, I don't think so, bro.
He talks all right. He talks better when he's with Jimmy, though, in my opinion. They flow
Bro.
off each other so much. But
The only thing this man says is,
hey, bro,
I
I ain't
just
gonna
feel
lie.
like he got the gimmick down pack, and he really don't need to do too much talking because, like, the crowd is just hyped for him to
They
be
speak
there,
for him, yeah.
right? To say
He's got to deliver when the bell
just-
rings.
yeah, it really is the wrestling in the ring. He need to get in the gym. He need to lock in. He could have been a long champion had he had that part.
Imagine if he had like 30% of Carmelo Hayes wrestling. Go ahead, Hunter.
Jimmy Uso is the better wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so. He's still got the charisma.
yeah, he don't have. It's just he's missing the charisma. I
Jim-
feel like this is what they should do. They should go home, right? They should sit across from each other and say, "Oh, you do this move. I'm not gonna do that move. Oh, you want this one? Okay, you can have that one." And then one of them need to work a different work a different move set out because they do the same thing, and that's why they match at WrestleMania suck.
Yeah.
I just feel like they need to figure out a different move set. Oh, your spear sucks. It's not the best spear in the world. Okay, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna leave that shit to Braun Breaker. I don't need that move. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways they can work their moves around to make them better. Because I really feel like what it is they don't have anything special about. I mean, they have something special. Jay has something special with the Yeet stuff. Whatever, great. He has something special with that going on, but they don't have anything in the ring that nobody else does. I feel like the best wrestlers do stuff that somebody else can't do, but better. Yep, or they do stuff that only they can do. Like for example, give me a move. Give me a move.
They have no defining move. All their moves, because every Samoan does all the same kind of move set. It's similar. So they have no defining move. If you look at certain wrestlers, they have a defining move. They don't have a defining move.
Yeah,
It's super kick, spear, Samoan drop, potentially Samoan spike. And did you get tired of seeing Roman? Yes, I did.
yeah, and that kind of messes with me too because a lot of them, like even with the second generation, you know, like the like Raymond's like Dominic Mysterio, he stole a lot of Rey Mysterio's moves. There's a lot of people who have a move set that's like somebody else's without them finding their true move that's like crazy. Like Dominic Mysterio doesn't have an F5. You know what I mean? Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso don't have an F5. You know, they don't have their Stone Cold Stunners. They don't have their RKO. They don't have a move that I can put with them that's only their move, which makes everything else kind of work. They wrestle safe. They wrestle like everybody else. They kind of fall in the mix of, you know, just being there. They don't have moves that are like, oh, I can't wait for Jay Uso to hit the. You won't have that.
I get that.
A lot of the problem for that is the way matches run now. You know, with the stunner, with the rock bottom, with the tombstone with finishers that were wrestler specific. When that move was hit, we didn't see it 18 times throughout the match.
You knew the match.
That's why that's one of my biggest flaws with wrestling in general is bell rings, drop kick, pin.
But that's what AEW does.
Close arm pin. It kills the momentum of everything when matches are.
But that's same with AEW too, because in AEW, you know, they'll hit the same move over and over and over again, and just no sell that shit. So I get what you're saying. On both companies, it's hard.
AEW
that
does
big
better,
move.
AEW does it better because it's certain moves that yes, they should finish matches. But for example, I'm gonna use Hangman as an example. You know his finishing stage is gonna have something to do with the buckshot, right? Mm-hmm. Adam Cole, the last shot, freak. I'm so bad with names right now. Everybody, Kenny Omega, the one-winged angel. Well, it's just so much stuff AEW, you're gonna see 10 finishers, yes, but those finishers individually are linked to one person. Everybody does a super kick. The super kick is a transitional move now. The only thing that's different from a super kick is the sweet chin music. Don't ask me to explain to you why it's different. That's the only difference.
Well, I understand 100% what you mean.
Yeah, you just got to tune up the band. That's all.
But everything else is different. All the Samoans do all the same moves. That's why it doesn't feel special, honestly. Yeah. And then comparison is the thief of joy. If everybody is doing the same moves and I'm able to compare everybody's moves to everybody else's, it's gonna look worse by comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna look worse. Like, for example, we have Braun Breaker, who is spearing this nigga used to kill Carlito on a weekly basis.
Sure did.
And then we gotta go watch Jay and Jimmy Uso do the spear after we just watched Braun Breaker just aggravatedly assault somebody.
Yeah, like it's bad. That's why I say Braun Breaker should be the only person in WWE spearing people right now.
Real quick though, how is it possible? How is it possible that Rikishi has 3 sons, and each one of them does something different that the other one don't do right? If you could combine, really, Solo is a better combination of the 2 brothers. But if you combine Jimmy and Jay, you got like a super wrestler. Like, think about it. Jay is Rikishi's most charismatic child. He can get you behind him. He can probably make you want to run through a brick wall at times. Jimmy is to me, Jimmy is the best wrestler. I feel like I can say that confidently, that Jimmy is the best wrestler out of the 3. Solo is the most entertaining out of the 3. I think the charisma part is Jay because he can get stuff over, but Solo is the most entertaining because I can take Solo serious at times. When I hear you know what I'm saying? When I'm doing it for my family, yeet. When I'm doing it for my mom and them, yeet. I can't take that serious as I can, but I've seen moments where I can legitimately see Solo as a credible threat. If you combine Rikishi kids, bro, you got the best superstar
ever. Do I agree with that though?
I don't know. Hendrix hit on it. I mean, they still wrestle like a tag team, just not a tag team.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Their timings have been off. It's like the spatial awareness is, throws them off on their spears and their kicks where the distance should be 3 feet. They're at 5 feet because someone else is supposed to be standing there doing something else while you hit the spear. And it's almost like if you the little ghost man that you used to watch out the window on long road trips, you could watch him run around the ring while the other one's wrestling, and you could almost see what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's not any great examples of. Actually, it is. The best example we have of people who are legitimate, some of the best tag team wrestlers, but can do a solo is DIY. That's probably one of the best examples of a tag team that can also do it by themselves right now.
Montez Ford for the show how it's done though.
Montez Ford he's been due. He's long overdue.
I don't think Montez is the better wrestler out of the 2.
He's not, but he about to show you how to get over though. I'll tell you that.
Gunther next on the list. That's self-explanatory, bro. That's self-explanatory.
Gunther, that dude.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory.
I think he's 4 on the real list or something like that.
Yeah, Gunther is the only person who doesn't have a definitive finisher, but it's just like everything he do hurt.
Yeah. Everything that man do is believable. TK, well, the first time we was watching WWE, she's like, yeah, I like him. He got something, and he does.
I feel like everybody that fights Gunther probably goes to the hospital that same night. Like, I understand it's supposed to look like it's fake, but I feel like when he hit them, I know it has to genuinely hurt in real life. It looks like it's painful.
Hey, I don't remember what match it was. I don't remember if it was the WrestleMania match against Jay, but it was on a PLE, and he hit somebody so hard that when the smack happened, it made me drop the TV remote because it scared me. He hit that. I don't remember who it was, but he hit that Joker so hard. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah.
When he fought the announcer, that was like it's hard to watch.
I still don't know if that was planned. I still don't know if Pat was holding his breath or if Gunther was seriously trying to kill him on live TV. I'm still not real sure how that played out.
You know how I view Gunther? I view him in the same sense that I view somebody like a JBL, where he has to be that intense every match. You have to do that. Like it's come like Hornswoggle said when he was working with JBL. JBL was like, "Hey, I apologize ahead of time, but it's coming tonight." And that's the same thing. All right, bro. That's the same thing that
Wait,
that's
I
the
wouldn't
same
think like that. Go ahead.
Well, with Gunther, it has to be like that. He can't let off the gas, because then we like, why he not doing this no more? Is he okay?
Well, with his character, what else are you gonna do? And you can't make him a soft face, a happy-go-lucky type of guy. He has to be that brute force. Just, I'm gonna come in, whip your butt, and leave. I mean, plain and simple. Because if he's not like that, he won't make it.
His archetype in wrestling is dying. I don't know if y'all noticed that. It's only like 4 guys on the main roster or that are in WWE right now that are just big bruisers that can beat people up and just make it seem believable like they're hurt. That archetype is dying.
So about how high you can jump and how fast you can run now.
What'd you say, TK?
I said probably because it's a lot on the wrestlers to go against him.
I think we only got 5 true people. I think it's 5 guys that archetype. I think Gunther, Obafemi, Rusev, Sheamus, and Braun Breaker are probably like the only 5 people who just is coming.
Better add Drew McIntyre into
that. But Drew different, bro. Drew gonna adapt to his opponent. Drew gonna make the best out of whoever he in the ring with. Them
but he's
5
still a big
guys
motherfucker that makes shit look real.
But I'm saying them 5 guys, they're gonna be brute, physical, whatever, no matter who they face.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
Like that's like that dang match that they had at the last pay-per-view with Sheamus and Rusev. They gonna be that style regardless of what's going on.
But I forgot who. I think maybe one of the ring announcers mentioned this. I forgot the exact quote, but somebody said Gunther can fit in every timeline, and that shit is true.
Yes.
Yeah, he can fit in every timeline.
Walter was not trash. Walter, if I would like to argue, Walter was more physical than Gunther. Gunther slimmed down and does a lot.
Walter had 130 pounds on Gunther.
Walter was literally in there beating the crap out of people.
It looked worse when he was Walter, to be honest.
It's a chop that he. How many seconds can you show before you get copyrighted?
3.
Dang. It's a chop he had on Adam Cole when he was Walter. Adam Cole died.
Yeah, as he should have.
Anyway, CM Punk, self-explanatory.
Me and TK watched the video of Gunther when he was still a heavy-set guy, and she agreed. Like, it looked way worse when he was heavier, slap people on the slap people around. It looked way worse.
Yeah.
Walter's trash. I'll go on a Walter rant next week. Walter was not trash. You're true.
Walter wasn't trash, bro. Honestly, I'm upset that he lost so much weight because it still looked real as hell, but it was like it looked 10 times more real. Also, WWE needs somebody who was built like Walter. Everybody is like a movie star. I don't like how everybody is like beautiful and gorgeous. I hate that.
Bring back the refrigerator. We ain't got but like 3 of them.
Bro, I'm a Mick Foley fan. That's my dude. Mick Foley was over here.
Type dude walking around.
Like, bro, Bronson Reed is like one of the few big guys we got left. Like, JC Mateo is a bigger guy, but he's short. Bronson Reed is like one of the few giants we got left.
Man, we got all these big, beautiful people. Man, hey, look, I'm gonna be real, bro. All like bad guys shouldn't look beautiful.
Rowan is another one that's a big guy, but he don't wrestle a whole lot. Omos is freaking missing. Like, we don't have that big menacing guy. All right, but keep going. CM Punk, self-explanatory. Oba and Trick Williams are 2 of the guys I wanted to talk about. Crazy years from both of those guys. We don't even know if Oba gonna lose the belt. Y'all gonna have to retire the belt and make a new belt.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably wouldn't be mad at that neither.
Yeah,
I like him. I like everything about Oba. Oba figured it out, bro. He's figured it out.
Be big, bro. Like Raquel had to figure out. Be big.
Yeah, Kevin Nash spoke the gospel in her ear, man.
Trick Willie, man, Trick has just improved tenfold.
Yeah.
Is there a legit reason on why he hasn't made the call yet?
Like, because there's no
make
space.
This partnership with TNA, we take their title. but TNA's got tons of superstars over there who can hold that title, and then we can go back and forth. But what are we waiting on with Trick? Because if you wait too long with Trick, we're going to be right back in the Carmelo Hayes situation, where he dominates NXT. You bring him to the main roster, you see him 2 weeks, and now he's hiding and catering, doing nothing.
There's no space for him. Someone
like Trick, you make space for.
But we were talking about this a few weeks ago. Something has to shift. Something has to shift. That's all. No one has to retire, but something has to shift to make space for him. Because if not, he's going to fall into the Carmelo Hayes trap. Something has to shift. Maybe him and Melo feuding will get both of them up to a certain level again if you run it back for main roster crowds to see. But his problem, Trick Williams' problem, is the Adam Cole problem. Big fish, small pond. Go to main roster. Big fish, ocean. Now you're not a big fish no more. You're like a medium-sized fish. They have to figure out a way to give him that same big fish, whatever. Something has to change. Or he's gonna end up in a Carmelo Hayes to really Solo Sikoa, something. He's put it like this. The only way to make him be as legit as you want him to be, he has to touch down on the main roster with a splash. Like Kevin Owens style splash. You know, KO won the IC title. I mean the US title. It has to be that kind of splash.
He gotta face somebody. He gotta face somebody big immediately.
Then he has to win.
Well, hey, Sammy's bringing back the Open Challenge. There you go.
Yeah, but I think Melo
bringing back the US Open Challenge.
I think Melo will get it for Dominic
if you really
Mysterio.
Want to help TNA, you get TNA on the main roster TV, and you just exploded both companies.
I definitely think if we do get and that's why I hate that we're getting War Games again. If we got a traditional Survivor Series, that would do so much for NXT right now. A traditional Survivor Series.
Yeah. Well,
we get close to the invasion though. Didn't TNA just invade NXT?
They did, but it ain't gonna lead to no main roster stuff. It's gonna give us some great NXT stuff, but it ain't gonna do nothing for us on the main roster, which sucks.
Well, Triple A finna invade too. Don't we got their belts? Or don't WWE got their belts too now?
They do.
I can see the worlds really colliding.
Oh, so it's Hendrick's fault. Carmelo stays in Cater.
It is. 1000%. Let's get through the end of this though. I didn't realize what time it was. All right. TK, take the floor. Dominic Mysterio.
I don't like him. Like, I don't know. I feel like I think his gimmick is fine. The problem is for me personally, whenever he wrestles, it just feels like it's bland. And I think coming in from not seeing his previous, like how he's worked himself up to where he is right now, I feel like his group is the one that's keeping him afloat. Like, I'm more interested in the group as a whole than him as an individual.
And wrestler. TK, you ain't even see the Prime Judgment Day. That's what's killing me.
And I'm like, I'm just really confused on why he has the belt for so long. Like, I just feel like the other belts has been changed up so many times, like this year already, with people that I feel like could have had it longer than he's had his. Like, I just don't know why they just don't give it to somebody else. Anybody else. Like literally anybody else would be better for me. I don't know.
He has had it since Mania, huh?
Yeah, he's had it so long. He's done nothing with it. It's like
he's had some decent defenses though. I think that his AAA stuff has been better than his main roster stuff though a little bit, but it is what it is. WWE MVP number 2, LA Knight. He's up there. He's just, bro. He is what you want Jey Uso to become. If Jey Uso can become LA Knight, and we got something.
What are we waiting on? Why are we still having him bounce around?
To be honest with you, bro, I think it's another one of them things. Like, they need to decide where they want him at. First of all, they need to decide what brand you want him on, and that's why I say a legitimate brand split would fix a lot. We need to decide where you want these people at, because I can't be getting invested and then you swap brands on me.
I feel like they used an LA Knight to get like some of the other wrestlers over, and to me, I think he's 100%. Good enough to make his own reign. Like I like him. I like his gimmick. I like the way he wrestles. Like it matches. And I think if they would focus more on his storyline instead of putting him in other people's storylines, he would be
He feel like a
like,
side character, don't he?
Yes.
yeah,
And his
He's-
and his actual story, real life story from the promotions he's worked in, you could build a killer story behind it.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the Reigns himself. He doesn't need 6 months, 8 months. Give him one PLE defense, make
get
him knock
90
it on the
days.
next one.
Yeah,
He
they
cannot
should have. They should have chose him and not Jey Uso.
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, we could have waited. I'm gonna be honest, because Jay's IC title felt more than his World Heavyweight title. His IC title felt like it held a lot more weight.
And I feel like they were pushing Jay because the crowd was like liking Jay, but the crowd likes LA Knight too. I think if they push him a little harder, he'd get the same respect, from the crowd. But they just,
TK, I got another hot take too. That's now that you said that.
Mhm.
I bet you if he was on Raw, it would have been different. If LA Knight was on Raw at that time, it would have been different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
They really like him. He's great.
yeah. He has the crowd with the just like Jay has it with the yeet. Also, LA Knight has his own moves. So hey,
But his finisher is probably one of the worst finishers I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, name
agree.
everything about the finisher except the finisher is great.
Yeah.
It looks.
If he changed that finisher up, why don't we just get this nigga like a power bomb or something? What's wrong with that? You can still keep the name, or give him a stunner or something. Like you can keep the name BFT.
But I see him having the potential to be able to change that like finisher and actually be better. I don't see Jay getting any better. Like it don't feel like to me that he wants to be better.
It's funny you say that because I was just sitting here when you was talking that it just feels like when he got to where he wanted to be, he just flatlined.
Yeah.
His promos didn't change. His attention to detail never changed. It was just he was there. He made his money. We're gonna ride it out, and we're just gonna see what happens. So I mean, that's funny you said that because I was just sitting here thinking that.
And then even when they're pushing the storyline to like put him down lower, you would think he'd be like, okay, they obviously pushing me to the back because I'm not that good. Like, let me try harder. He still has to try harder.
His underdog stories don't really feel like underdog stories. Now, I don't know if that's because of the character itself or because the crowds are so loud when he comes out. I'm not real sure why, but it's just like a washing machine. We just can keep going in circles and circles and circles. And
yeah.
LA Knight's hungry. He deserves the spotlight for sure.
Yeah, man, and he's a beacon, bro. Because at the end of the day, he like 40s. He's in his 40s, ain't
he?
Yeah, he's 43, 44, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but it's like that's prime numbers for WWE nowadays.
Well, it's prime numbers for WWE. People who've been in there for a while. He got his call at like 40 something, at 30 something, late 30s.
Yeah, he debuted in NXT at like 38.
Yeah,
30.
so I feel like honestly that I don't know. Maybe that's the indies coming out of me, bro. But I know that like there's so many people on the indies right now who've been doing this since they were 12 who don't get that call at 37. I promise you that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he got the call. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he got the call, and then they immediately tried to bury him with Dupree and whatever he was in TNA with that rich
talking about Max
douchebag persona.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maxine Dupree. Oh my God.
Which is crazy that they only added that. Which is crazy that their names are so close. But yeah, KO has a stunner. Yeah, KO has a stunner, but it can be something else, man.
It could be something, bro. You know what he should do? Mox had one version that he doesn't do of the Dirty Deeds, where he lifts them up, twist, then drop. That'll be a perfect BFT.
Or anything else, really. But I mean, I can't even say that the fact that he's not getting the push he wants because of that move. Because, like I said, Jey Uso ain't got 0 moves.
Yeah, I mean, he's Samoan, bro. I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Samoan in wrestling is 7 foot in life. You could be a 7-footer, be average at basketball, and still get an NBA shot. Hasheem Thabit.
That's true.
Like being Samoan in wrestling, bro, is like being 7 foot tall for basketball, bro. Like you have a chance. Somebody will sign you off the potential alone.
That's true.
Um,
But all right, let's
Damian,
get to this last person, man, because I'm hungry.
yeah, Damian Priest.
Why is he here?
Bro.
Why is he here? I'll say it. Why is he?
I mean, bro, Damian Priest had a great last year. He was a world champion within the last year. He also, that feud with Drew was great as well. It's just he's just another reliable guy. I think that's the reason why he's here. He's just
I don't know.
reliable.
Something just has always felt a miss. Well, after he cashed in and won the title, that reign was fine. You know, had Rhea with him, but there's just something about Damian to me that's missing. I mean,
very forgettable though. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, whatever this crap is with Aleister Black, that's random, makes no sense. It's not good. It's just not good.
That's what it is, Hunter.
His promos are. Look, I'll say this in a way that I don't want you to think wrong for me. If Damian Priest recorded an audio book, I would listen to it 1,000 times on repeat because he has a great voice. But his promos are garbage.
I think he's missing is he needs
him being labeled the you know what Undertaker has not helped.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say he needs one big high profile feud that he was with from the beginning. That's
it feels like him and Drew McIntyre, they have nothing to do with them, so they just make them fight every
Damian could have been on a higher level if the original Judgment Day breakup would have gone differently.
Yeah, if they had made him and Finn
could have gotten Damian to a higher level, and then it'd be a totally different conversation.
I think him and Finn could have went back and forth for a minute with the belt, and I would have been perfectly fine with that because it would have helped everybody.
Why Finn didn't even get it? Like, I know you didn't want to break the Judgment Day up that quickly, but the fact that Finn never even sniffed the World Heavyweight Championship when Damian had it just didn't make any sense to me there.
Yeah. Especially since you just broke up.
But again, again, Finn's another one. That's a whole nother 2-hour conversation on what else does this guy need to do?
Finn's time is past. I don't care. Finn's time is past. I love Finn Balor. Your time is past. Bro.
He never got the chance.
Yeah,
no, Finn Balor had the chance, but he got injured.
Yeah, but even him being injured, he shouldn't be out this bad and this sad. But I mean, they've been doing stuff for him.
KO's out now, but outside of KO's initial Universal title run, the only world title he held was the Winged Eagle belt that he stole from Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's just two on the roster now that I would like to see more on TV for actually wrestling and cutting promos and not weird backstage messing with Roxanne Perez type stuff.
Yeah. But also too, I'm tired, and I know we're getting off on a tangent, but I'm also tired of current Judgment Day because there's they've been going through the same thing for 4 years.
Yes.
Dominic doesn't want to do this. Finn Balor gets upset about it. Let's cut this off. It's always been. It feels like there's always a problem in this group, and they don't want to pull the trigger yet. But they should have pulled the trigger a long time ago, in my opinion.
They don't want to. I think they pull the trigger after we get some roster shakeup because it's not the tag team division is so bad on Raw, bro. It's so bad.
But outside of Raquel,
what did you say, TK? Okay.
They don't really have that many tag teams, right? I feel like every tag team match is the same, 3 teams against each other.
And the ones they have are boring, and I hate that because the Viking Raiders aren't a bad team. Nope. The New Day aren't a bad team. The Judgment Day aren't a bad team, but those 3 mixing all suck. We need something to freshen it up. We need an MCMG. We need a fraction. Something need to freshen this division up.
I think we need to send the New Day home for a few months. I don't even want them on my TV. Just send them away because whatever mess they have got them in right now, they're not getting out of it. I personally believe they may have royally screwed what the New Day has been building for a decade now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because that heel turn fell flat.
Yeah, it fell flat. But also, like I said, I'd be okay if they weren't on my TV every week. I'd be okay with that. They need a break. We need some different something newer in the tag team division. I'm tired of seeing the same rotation.
You have this so-called developmental, right, in NXT. Even though it's not really developmental, but it still is the developmental.
Yeah.
That use it to your advantage. Hank and Tank. Look, I don't know if Switz is around. If you're watching, Hank and Tank right now is probably the best tag team in WWE. I will say that it's a big take, but I solely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them. You don't have to make them full time. Bring them up. Let them get a little taste with the Viking Raiders or the New Day, and then they go right back to NXT. Send them to SmackDown. Let them bounce around. And tag team, the tag team division. I know Jay wants the brand split, but I do believe the tag team should be able to move brand to brand a little bit more.
Yeah. Especially because there's not enough of them to like make you interested on a single brand. I'd rather them just skip the matches altogether. They're not gonna add new teams. Yeah. It's boring.
And that's you know we've talked about those before, like the old school way with Vince, where you would get your Intercontinental Champion and your Heavyweight Champion. They'd be a tag team. They'd go win the tag titles and go on a tag title, right? Like with Charlotte and Alexa. I do not like Charlotte, but this tag team.
See, I knew I liked you.
I don't really know why.
I knew I liked you.
I'm looking at the teams. We got enough tag teams. They just don't do nothing with them. American Made should have had some kind of reign.
Oh yeah, now. They don't do it. Chad
Gable, they screwed Chad Gable, and that's a whole nother tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, I'm gonna tell him we hate Sami Zayn. Chad Gable should have beat Gunther.
And it's crazy. It's crazy you say that. New Cash Republic is off TV for no reason.
I thought Tyler Bate was sick.
Tyler Bate is back.
Oh.
The LWO is another team that they should do something with. It's Raw has the teams. To me, they just don't know how to book the teams on Raw. That's my opinion. Because even now that I'm looking at it, we don't have as much teams as I thought we do. So mixing it up is only going to do so much until you get some of these guys on TV or want to do something with them.
Yes, Sirski. But all right, y'all. I'm starving. So
all right, no. I can get us out of there. Yeah. Okay. Real quick, Hendrix just said this. Yeah, that's
makes sense.
Stupid. TK, first time show with you, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I like this conversation. I feel like I learned a lot. Got a lot of matches to watch. So I'll get back to y'all on how I feel about these people.
Okay, Hunter, for your first time in the lounge as well, man. How you feel, man?
It's nice to be on this side of the camera instead of in the comment section.
Hey, man, if your Wednesdays ain't
busy, you can't ignore me on the camera. You can ignore me in the comments.
I never ignore you in the comments. Hey, man, if you're not busy on Wednesdays and want to come through, bro, please just let me know.
Okay.
WTK LW.
Man, crazy.
But man, do you got any last words, man?
Man, this man Hendrix is my op, bro. Official sign the treaty, Hendrix. You my official op when it comes to podcast. It's official. You are my official op.
Hey man, Mr. The Wise Man Hunter, what you got for me?
I mean, I pretty much said all I've got to say.
All right, TK, any last words before we get out of here?
Nope, no last words. Hope to see y'all again. I enjoy it.
Hey man, watch wrestling, man. Remember, y'all, hope. Keep it going. We trying to push positivity, man. I'm your host, Mr. J, and we out of here, baby. Peace.
Yeah.